there, it's Kevin with Gathering Magic. Match number 3, we're already eliminated from the daily, from prize contention, but I thought I'd stick in it. Hopefully my opponent does as well. We'd like to play first. Okay, this is a hand I can work with. We have a first turn Emeria, a second turn Wall of Omens, and then start Flickerwisp, bring stuff. We'll keep it. This is a very good hand in its control. Corp T is a guy that I see on the 2-man queues quite a bit. I don't know what deck he's running lately. He's been on Amulet of Vigor a lot. Yeah, so Amulet's going to be a rough matchup. We do have an Aether Spellbomb that can actually send back a Titan, but they can just get so much advantage at that point that eventually he just finds, and then he just recasts it the next turn and then Hive Minds me. So this deck does have some tricks against Amulet of Vigor. Alright, so my opponent throws out a Leyline of Sanctity, which doesn't do anything against me, so I'm okay with that. This is definitely, you put a Leyline in this deck, it actually helps against those Thoughtseize base decks. It would have helped us in our last matchup. But yeah, it does a whole lot of nothing. And it is going to be an Urza's power plant, so some sort of either blue Tron or red-green Tron. So we'll have to wait and see if we... Ghost Quarters is amazing in this particular matchup. And we will just play the wall. There's a Hallowed Fountain. He could have natural Tron. And Spellskite does not work that much. I mean, it stops my Flickerwisp here, but I don't think that we're Flickerwisping. We are just going to cast another wall. And this will stop against a couple Wormcoil hits. This can be interesting. So we will just throw out the other Emeria. And we're getting close to the 7 planes. There's 4 right here. And he doesn't have the natural Tron, but he's going to go grab it. So this is going to be a little bit difficult. And at this point, yeah, he just changes the target of Flickerwisp, which is really annoying. I just think it's going to be Spellbomb. Draw a card. And at this point, we can just Flooded Strand, sure. And then pass the turn. So he's assembled Tron, which could easily equal Koth coming out. I hope it's just a Wormcoil engine and not Koth. Or Karn, excuse me. But it is Karn. Which now we have to get rid of. I don't even know what I care about. Guess he's gonna go for resetting the game. I don't know if it's just Detention Sphere that I can draw into now, so I need everything that can get me to a Detention Sphere. So in fact, I think it's just getting rid of the Kitchen Finks. Which again is annoying. Because he can exile any permanent, right? Oh, wow. Yeah, so that actually gets rid of a lot of things. So, Detention Sphere can't hit the spell. Well, he'll spell Sky the Detention Sphere, and he Sun Titans away that. So, it's just going to be a Court Hussar. And Tech Edge is kind of good. It's late. I think we just go for the wall again because it's something we can cast. And that gives us another Kitchen Finks to get rid of. But it looks like he's just going to restart the game. We need to draw into something that will restart Karn. Ghost Quarter's obnoxious. This is where Stony Silence is going to shine. Oblivion Stone doesn't do much. He's just going to try to restart the game, I'm sure. So here we'll go on other planes. Flickerwisp. Targeting Karn, which he's going to redirect with Spellskite. Which gets rid of it. And we get attacking with the Court. Which I'm thinking he'll just pop Oblivion Stone now. Gives me another turn. I don't know if that does a lot. We'll see. Can put a fate counter on his Karn. Oh yeah, he wouldn't. I was thinking of the destroy a non-colored permanent. So he puts a fate counter on the Karn. Which again, we'll just get rid of a Sun Titan. We need to attack into Karn. And he's going to go ahead and look for an Eye of Ugin is what I think he'd want to find. A tower comes out of him. He's got plenty of mana. He can actually cast Emrakul. I'm glad he's sacking Oblivion Stone here, because this actually allows me to Sun Titan and Flickerwisp away the Karn. And now he's going to get the Eye of Ugin, though. Oh, another Oblivion Stone. So he's not actually out of this yet. Sun Titan for Flickerwisp. And unfortunately, we have to put on Karn. And then he does enter back in with 6. So the second Oblivion Stone actually is going to be the one that wins the game, because I think he just exiles the Sun Titan. And we're still 2 lands away from the Emeria. And this just goes and grabs in an Eye of Ugin. And he might actually have enough mana just to cast Eye of Ugin. Search and cast. Oh, geez, he can't Oblivion Stone. He's going to have to kill his Karn, though. He's not even actually out of this. This is awesome. So Karn's dead. So I want to draw into a Tech Edge or a Ghost Quarters here. Swan Song, it actually cannot counter Emrakul. So I think we're just going to die here. So that's one of the worst draws I could have drawn into. We need this card a lot earlier. But still no, he's not tutoring up the Emrakul, which is interesting. Another Plains, which doesn't do anything. Still one off. And here goes the tutor for the Emrakul. And I don't think there's anything out of this. We're going to concede this. So it was close, though. I mean, if it wasn't for that second, I think we would have been okay. So Lone Missionary is something I don't need in here. Mana Leak's fine. It can take care of enough stuff. I don't think we need the Brittle Effigy. The Needle's awesome. Needle will come in and it can name plenty of cards. Relic is no need. Detention Spheres are fine. They do get kind of taken care of, though. Stony Silence is the best card in the entire world against this deck. In fact, I wish I had, 20 of them. Swan Song's actually not that great. Enchantment, instant or sorcery spell does not get the artifact. Doesn't get a lot of stuff. Trinket Mage is great. We'll bring that in to at least go get the Needle or just a Spellbomb that can just go through our deck. And these Mortarpods are kind of weak. It does give me a way to sack a creature, though. And I think that it is pivotal for the deck. And maybe Kitchen Finks is just... Kitchen Finks do come back from Oblivion Stone. Oblivion Stone does just destroy. So Blade Splicer puts him on a little bit of a clock. I just don't know if it's useful, though. So I think this is the right list. Oh, no. Another Ghost Quarter for sure. And then maybe these Knights aren't the greatest. He's got a lot of... Now I'm starting to second guess the Knights. They're nice with... I think you have to run even more. Well, we have double Ghost Quarters now. And even Flickerwisp can kind of combo a little bit with it. So Pilgrim's Eye is fine. Kitchen, maybe I'll just get rid of a Kitchen Finks. Again, I just don't think it's necessary. In fact, maybe like even a Relic over a... Nah. Or a Mortarpod over the other Kitchen Finks is nice. I think that's fine. We'll bring in both the Mortarpods. Mortarpods just don't seem to do enough, actually. I do want the one... I want to have a sack outlet. I want a way to kill stuff. So I'm going to submit this. So yes, I like to play first. I forgot about Path of Exiles. Those are actually bad. But this is the best hand in the world because it's got a Stony Silence. We'll keep it. I'm still thinking this deck wants an exploration map. So, yep, he's shut down. He's got to find a green source now. The turn 2 Stony Silence is the way you beat this deck. There's a Mortarpod I was so iffy about. We'll go get a Hallowed Fountain. Life is not an issue in this matchup. And we'll Stony Silence. Now, it does make my Mortarpod kind of weird. Okay, he's got a Grove, so he can actually kill. And he's going to be able to find his natural Tron anyway. Expedition map cannot do anything. We can just leak everything from this point on. He still isn't up on lands against me, so... Yep, it's just going to... leave the leak up to actually save our Stony Silence. He's Ancient Stirrings again to try to find one of his other Tron. So he got the tower ready. He's looking for the power plant. And he gets a Torpor Orb, which, meh. Do I care about a Torpor Orb? Because we can just Detention Sphere it. Because I need a way to kill the... I'm going to Mana Leak it. I don't know if that was the right play, but I just want some value out of this Knight. Yeah, because now we can D-Sphere anything. And we'll go ahead and grab a Hallowed Fountain again. It's not an issue, and there's no reason to tap it, so hopefully the Stony Silence will slow him down. Yep, still can't use any of those. Double Expedition map. It's tempting just to Detention Sphere those away in case he does get something for it, but he's going to Flickerwisp here. Isn't he still ahead in land count? Go ahead and get another one out. Still looking for that power plant. And he can actually go get the power plant now. So now we're in a bit of an issue here. Well, Detention Sphere off. Oh no! Womp womp. So he gets Ugin here. And it'll kill all his Chromatic Spheres, though, and stuff. But it also kills the Stony Silence. So... oh, no, it does not. So exile each permanent chromatic cost that's X or less. That's one or more colors. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so now he's got all this stuff. We're going to have to Detention Sphere off. There's a Tech Edge. Can I do both? I can't quite do both. It has to... I think we absolutely have to D-Sphere Ugin. He's got one card in hand. He doesn't really have anything else. I think at this point we just cast a Mortarpod, which again was kind of weak in this deck. We can now take out his... I mean, Expedition map, the Tectonic Edge will take care of the Aya Ugin. I just don't... I hope he doesn't have a Karn. Yeah, the thing is he can just cycle through his deck like crazy. Yeah, I should have kept that Mana Leak up. That was very silly of me. Well, I guess I wouldn't have hit lands, though, forever. Oblivion Stone. Yay. He still has the mana. 3, 4, 5. Yes, he still... no, he does not have a mana for... okay, now he does. So 2 towers, 2 mines, 2 power plants. And he gets Ugin. Which he can now do some damage to me. But this gives me the opportunity once more to Detention Sphere it. So, or just Needle it. That's fine. And again, Tech Edging isn't the greatest now. He's got to find another. But Karn is just a win. So there's Eye of Ugin. She gets the second power, or the second mine. And Wormcoil Engine's fine. That's actually really bad. Because we will just path it. He does have a basic land, though. That's the way to get rid of a bunch of the Blood Moons. You can still have a forest for the Nature's Claim. Oh man, so close to Titan. Titan would be very good here. Actually, I don't know if Titan wouldn't do much. I think we just start getting lands. Value out of lands. And now I hate to use a Tectonic Edge. So he can search our library for a colorless creature card and reveal it. And I can't do anything against that. I have to Tech Edge here. Here comes the Ugin. Or, excuse me, here comes the Emrakul. And he's got plenty of mana to cast it. Detention Sphere doesn't work against it. Path to Exile is a colored spell. He'll gain an extra turn. Emeria is absolutely terrible. And I believe this is just going to be game. As he's going to cast Emrakul. Oh yeah, plenty of mana to cast Emrakul. It cannot be countered. And he gets to take an extra turn after this. I don't believe there's any way I can come out of this. We'll try, because Path to Exile is not something we can... And what's that Annihilator here? Annihilator 6, that's game. Alrighty, well, that's unfortunate against it. Again, I don't know how I like this deck. Maybe I'm playing it wrong. I'll play one more. But this deck is struggling. It's struggling in its matchups, which I think that it would be built for. And maybe it's not built for Tron. Maybe Tron's its worst matchup. But Ghost Quarters Tech Edges can usually deal with that. And I can see when you get the Sun Titans online and you get a Tech Edge every turn back, that then you can just take them off their mind, and then they're kind of just durdling around with, or their towers. You take off one of their Urza's lands, and then they're just out of luck with being able to generate the mana they need. So I do like the Needle in this matchup. We'll play one more and hopefully go up against a match we can win. But you know, this is modern for you. A lot of the times you get the matchups you want, and some of the times you don't. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again, and hope to see you soon.